what you about to do? Went to the counter, paid ass 5D, she started looking funny. Didn't pay no mind, I said I got you and pulled out my money. Step back outside, we conversating, I'm checking out little mama. Had a session in the studio, so I got Tamika's number. 2 months passed, I called on the Tuesday, 2:30 on the cool. T. Jones answered and said Tamika has made home from school. School. Ma'am, if you don't mind me asking, how old is your daughter?
Met baby girl in the projects, it was summertime. Daisy Dukes with a halter top. Duke and Brace talking DUI. Knuckle down, I'm pulling over to the curb. I asked how old she was, she said I was grown. I said word, but see what Eagle feed. Quoting lyrics from my people, talking about the millennium sold out Cadillacs and Regals. Her whole conversation was about the lick. Say she from the city where we from, she want to represent. Licking her lips, and for a sip, smoking black and mild. Looking at her thigh, she pointed out, tatted stepchild. You with that? Represent that. Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass man.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass man.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
She'll get caught up in a cycle, hollering at a pimp. Her mama standing in the door, signaling, come here. Sundress, hair done in cornrows, contacts make her look Creole. She said she done look Benny hair once or twice before. I recognized her face, she said I dance, I know. I told him, come on, both of them, let's go. Tamika, look.
People think Tamika tripping now, cause Tamika stripping now. But Tamika ain't crazy now, Tamika got a little baby now. She learned too much early, everybody know what Tamika. When she was 15, her mother was 30, everybody know what Tamika. I ain't mad at you, just be careful and do what you do. Tamika, take care of that hard-headed son and get your revenue.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass man.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass man.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
Look at you looking like that today. Look, mama, hey, what's your name?
Tamika.
Quit looking at me like that, baby girl. They say you just 15. Done told me about you look like you just too fine for your own damn good. But you can call me back when you hit 18 and I'll take you to the crib in the hood. Look at you looking like that today. Look, mama, hey, what's your name?
Tamika.
Quit looking at me like that, baby girl. They say you just 15. Done told me about you look like you just too fine for your own damn good. But you can call me back when you hit 18 and I'll take you to the crib in the hood.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass man.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass man.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
Are we on the air? I'd like to introduce the world to MJF, the newest member of the Stepchild Records.
Top dollar make me old on holler.
Quarter pound in the high. Street game. Yo, fat.
Coming down candy paint, done did that. Streams falling from the sky, done did that. 88 divided by 4, done did that. Ripping grain in a Fleetwood lat, done did that. Pulling all nighters, flipping packs, done did that. Pulling kick over stacks and cracks, done did that. Monopolize with 3 dice, done did that. Broke one day, rich the next, my nigga, now feel that. I'm trying to get my Bill Gates on, excuse me. Don't get me wrong, get me right, niggas, excuse me. Selling anything for my soul, but I done told y'all that. And I don't love none of these hoes, and I done showed y'all that. I spit these flows like I'm supposed to, and we can choke on that. See, I'm the coldest cat I know rapping, dog. Y'all run tell that. If you sell dodo when you smoke, then I got sack. But all that bumping, stunting, front high capping, fuck all that. Fuck all that. Sugar, that's the plan. Put my city on the map. Make cats who hate me when they see me say Top did that. I'm trying to beat up the block in an armored truck, sitting on some Martian Fox. The bank of Dallas, right-handed player, coming southpaw. Good famous, world known. Pimp ass nigga like Ken Alone. Blowing Reaper like Cheating Tone. Logo is skull and two microphones. It's top dollar, done did it. $100 billion type nigga. Ghetto fabulous y'all for a minute. Project Falling Dog done did it. Coming down, candy paint done did that. Streams falling from the sky done did that. 88 divided by 4 done did that. Ripping grain in a Fleetwood lat done did that. Pulling all nighters, flipping packs done did that. Pulling kick over sacks and crash done did that. Monotonous twice with 3 dice done did that. Broke one day, rich the next, my nigga, now feel last.
Niggas watching everything, watch my fucking nuts hang. I'm stepping with my loaded heat, jumping deep up in this game. I never was a bullshitter when it came to getting mine. Since I've been a young G, dope been my hustle grind. Mama tried to guide me, daddy rolled stones, man. In and out the penitentiary, made the places home, man. Falling out the house with my granny deuce. On the cut, shooting them dice down the cut, my niggas loose, man. Niggas ain't guessing cause I had the duffel bag, man. Present day the same way, I'm reaching for my ag thing. Pea shooter, gunpowder, lead, what they call that? What's his name? Got broke off in that alley, nigga, boss that. Just believe I'm down for the cause right now. $100 stick from the south, I take a...
All right, brother Records.
Yo, what's up, Dollar Man? What's up, man? Want you let your boo know what's going on down there in the 214, you know what I'm saying? Everybody been coming out with their stuff, you know what I'm talking about? We hearing from everybody. We want to know what's going on down there in D-Town, you know what I'm talking about? Where them real thugs at, you know what I'm talking about? Where them boys at, you know what I'm talking about? Want you let your boos know what's going on? Holla at us one time, you know what I'm talking about? Give me something, where you at, boy?
Here's your 411 on that 214. Y'all dial 911 if my shit don't blow. A pioneer with this rap as far as Dallas concerned. With gold grills, with Asher boots, with plenty money to burn. The last man to hit the door and I be the last man standing. I'll be there when the deal go down cause I done applied it and planned it. You got to spread your hustle. It ain't about just flexing your muscle. Cause when the folks get at your ass, you ain't got nothing but trouble. You got the dip, switch, ride, put the game in overdrive. Premeditated thoughts and moves, the only way you survive. Game recognized game, so what's up, baby? Say what you need, yeah, it's all gravy. Internet, interstate, don't give a damn what it takes. I got to have it, going to get it, coming back with this weight. A heavyweight nigga now, Mr. Shot Caller. And now don't shit jump off in Dallas unless I call it.
Alright. Yeah, we feeling you, you know what I'm saying? But now what you tell your boo where them money hustlers at, you know what I'm talking about? Got to have it, them paper chasers, you know what I'm talking about? Eat money for breakfast, you know what I'm talking about? All about their money on that hustle every day from sunset to sunrise, you know what I'm talking about? Open your eyes and see what's really going on, bring it to them, where they at?
All right, brother Records.
Yo, what's up, Dollar Man? What's up, man? Want you let your boo know what's going on down there in the 214, you know what I'm saying? Everybody been coming out with their stuff, you know what I'm talking about? We hearing from everybody. We want to know
Hey, what's going on, world? What's really happening, man? You back with your boy, Mr. 21 Joe, man, on this beautiful Top Dollar Tuesday, you know what I mean? Another beautiful day that the Lord done made, you know what I mean? We got to make sure we get thanks for that, man. Got a bunch of crazy, well, we got a lot of craziness going on right now in the world. And I just want to give a little thanks out, you know, just before I start the show and doing my thing. But now here's the case. What start? Because I got so many ways to come at this for this evening. I guess I will start with Donald, the 46th president of the United States. Some people are mad because he come in and he done signed 200 different little legislation things. He putting things in place like he wanted. Then we knew he was going to put something in place. He was sitting up there telling us the whole time he was bitching about everything that was going down. And then the last time he was in there, done what he did. Now, some people liked it, some people didn't. That ain't my point. Here's my point. Now, he pardoned two of them Peckerwoods that were caught up in that Capitol shit up there. You know what I mean? They marching on it and doing all that. He done pardoned them. They're at the house right now. They chilling, doing whatever, they do. Well, what's going to stop him from pardoning P. Diddy? Y'all don't think Trump on them damn tapes? But they got Barack on that bitch and T.D. Jakes. Y'all don't think Donald dipped down through Hollywood and danced? I don't know. Just food for thought. Because all of a sudden, Diddy tried. He done lost his fucking mind. He talking about turn the tapes over to the public and that's gonna prove his innocence or some shit. It's like, no, I believe that it's surgical. He throwing out of here Mary saying, if I'm going, I'm gonna let everybody know what I did to all y'all. You know what I mean? All y'all was with me counter. You know what I mean? You did it too. And you was there too, type of shit, Either way, I don't like it ever see that. But Trump could part that. So that's one aspect of looking at what Donald did. But I got a question for y'all. Did anybody hear about the child support and the taxes? The man done signed some kind of law, and y'all can check this. This is fact. If you on child support and you paying child support and you carrying and everything, you can't get kids no more. You get the care. I'm gonna repeat that. If you are paying child support and you are caught up, you carrying, not behind, you caught up. Not, you know what I mean? You get to carry the kids. She can't carry. Think about how that's gonna fuck with the black community. You know what I mean? Because they already price themselves out the game and overvalue their little twats and shit, and think that because they make you come that they done something when that's what they for. See, we done gave too much credit for a pleasure that's natural. Women are walking around thinking that they pussy is the special pussy. And it's not the pussy that's special. It's you. It's how you make me feel. It's how you talk to me. It's how we go back to back on these motherfuckers and put it down. But man, I'm gonna force with me and Bay together. Boy, we together, nigga. I'm hard to fuck with because she be mouthpiece from the dirty. So I guess I do understand it. But it just kind of fucks. Can anybody tell me that? Can anybody answer the question? Why? Donald doing his damn thing. Now Scoop them bashed for being a part of the Donald Trump shit. I mean, shit is everywhere right now, man. Snoop all of a sudden and jumped on the TV screen. Now, I hate to say it, but he looked like the new Diddy. You know what I mean? This nigga just all of a sudden, he everywhere. It's like, damn, who gave you the license to be the nigga? He wasn't ever the co do nothing but smoke weed. And that's cool, you know what I'm saying? But what happened? How did he get that kind of plug like that? I already know how it would work, so we ain't gonna act like ain't nothing happened. Who can grab the hold of that boy, man? I'm talking about he in everything. Cell phone commercials, just all kind of shit. He just blah, 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 blah. I don't understand. That I don't understand. Snoop, he always been good with me. You know what I mean? Cool nigga and all that. I ain't got no problem with him. I'm just saying he everywhere right now. Out of all the niggas, they pushed him to the front. Is it a reason why? Right now, I have to question everything. Well, maybe it's just real nigga time, huh? It might just be real nigga time on real nigga dime. You know what I mean? But I don't see it. Out of all the niggas they could have put up there, think about it. The commercials even sound lame, but it's Snoop. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That's a little weird to me. That's one part of it's just weird how they put him up there. How he get there. You know what I mean? Who told him he was next? Or who did he know that we don't know? You know what I mean? Who? How did he get that? How did that happen, man? I don't. But back to and one more point on the Diddy shit, because it's a hot topic. That's why I talk about it on a weekly basis, because there's so much different news that comes out. So with news come, my opinion change about certain shit. They ain't said that was his motherfucking house burning in Hollywood that started the motherfucking fires and shit. They ain't said that shit collapsed and motherfuckers, they can't go up underground where all that shit was now in between houses and they done melted all that shit. Nah, motherfucker knew exactly what they were doing. And if you think I'm bullshitting, pay attention. You got to always step back. Fuck what they saying, fuck what I'm saying. Step back. Look at the areas that's burning. Look at the houses that's burning and who they belong to. And I be damn. Damn near every one of them is somebody that, on the list. What? Say it again. You on the list. On what list? You on the diddlers list. That. And everything. But now, is it going to be submitted in court? You know what I mean? Or are they going to discuss it like he had something to do with it? Would that be the ultimate lockdown for organized crime? Can they even prove it? That's the thing. It happened while he was damn sure locked up, so they can't say he did it. Now, did he send somebody to do it? Was it a code, or did they do it so they don't have to come in and buy? I did some bags, girls. What the hell was down there for them? How the hell Hollywood catch on fire? The whole goddamn Hollywood been burning for a week, man. They say ain't no goddamn water. Y'all can import some water by now. Don't we always help each other? Firefighters from all the different communities. Bullshit. See, if it looked like a duck, and it quacked like a duck, and it walked like a duck, my daddy, boy, that's probably a goddamn duck, don't you think? See, everything can't be coincidental. And now they got Jay-Z ass tied up in it. So now how far is that going to go? What are they going to do with the Jiggle Man? You know what I mean? How is he going to get his fame and fortune? If they going to take down the whole 90s era of hip-hop from New York, the two biggest niggas that we know? I was raised on Face. Don't really matter to me. P. Diddy was like a great promoter when I was coming up. And Jigga was never the coldest rapper. So that's just fact. But I respected his hustle because to me, from what I am in sunny South Dallas looking up toward the east, man, he grabbed a game and put a stranglehold on that motherfucker and hustled like nobody else. I mean, like nobody else. And so for him to be able to then turn around and snatch Beyonce, he worth 500 million. She worth 500 million. He say, I do. He a billionaire. That was like, say, man, that was the power to me. You have power couples. They make power moves. It's power plays. And so from down here, like I said, looking up, I didn't see none of that. You know what I mean? I was always a cat that I opened some shows for him. And yeah, they probably wasn't even there when I was performing. What's gonna happen to the Jigger man? Anybody got any 2 cents on that? Y'all comment in there and let me know what I'm talking about, man. Now, on the other side of it, Jigger said he want to get all the tapes released to the public, the news outlets, so everybody can see him, and that's gonna prove that he's innocent. His house, he recorded motherfuckers without their consent, and he's saying that's gonna prove something. Now I think he just want to drag some more niggas down with him because I think he know he done. He dropped his third appeal or fourth appeal for bail bond. Nah, that's all right. He don't even want to do it no more. But then in there he big shit. Nigga talking about he struggling and all that. Man, them niggas working and hustling and sucking dick and fucking when he tell them to. Because all of them broke and all of them got family and somebody they want to send money to. Seeing big bank take little bank all the time. See, that's what niggas don't get. Just like there's niggas in there that want to smash his head, it's niggas in there that love him too. That's New York. That's Brooklyn. That nigga's in jail in Brooklyn. Nigga in jail in Jersey or New York. In the state of New York, but not the city. But my point is, look at what a tangle web we weave. They got both of them locked down. But now Jay-Z not locked down. But they done drop legal charges against him. Now Diddy, y'all already know what's going on with the debt law. He probably having free shit. Ain't no thing about that crazy motherfucker. It ain't. But enough said on that. I'm gonna go to the next subject. It's another topic that I wanted to discuss. And man, it was good to me. I don't know about anybody else, but last night, Ohio State won the national championship against Notre Dame in the first little 12 game playoff setup, the way they got it set up. You know what I mean? They redid the numbers, but realigned them different. But anyway, say man, Ohio State smashed them niggas. And everybody say, well, Notre Dame came back. No, they didn't. Them boys over there smashed them boys. Number 2 might be a cowboy. Yeah, I remember I told y'all that. I can't say his name right. Odumiye something. He might be a cowboy. Y'all just remember. But Ohio State smashed. I mean, State was up 21 points at one point, maybe 28 points or something. They just came out and say, man, Notre Dame came out and they quarterback in the first quarter. They got the ball. At the beginning of the game, Ohio State won the flip. We're going to the ball at the beginning of the third. We're going to let y'all have it out the muscle. So Notre Dame said, all right. They were right down there hitting them niggas, smashing. Wow, wow, wow. Drove that bitch down there. It must have been 10-minute time of possession. The quarterback probably had 8 runs out of that all down, and let's go get it. They smashed Ohio. I'm talking about just smashed them out the game. Then Ohio State get off. They take off driving. I'm gonna tell y'all something miraculous that happened. Do you realize it went to the second quarter and Ohio State was still in their first? This is what I mean when I say these boys was playing some ball. You hear me? So they go straight down there. Boom, they score. Freshman, number 4. He's, hey man, I got it. All right. Come right back, kick it. They 3 and out. Ohio State get right back on that ass. I'm talking about just deadly, just chunk, chunk, chunk. Another 7. They was up, 28-7 or something forever. It was third quarter, damn near finna end before the score changed. So the score at the end is not really it don't really show you the game because when you're up so much and the game getting late, you start watching the clock and you ain't really you ain't focused like you was to get that lead. Now we just watching the clock. They running out of time and everybody know it and they know it. So then you start playing for them to make mistakes so you can capitalize, get you one, go to the house, scoop, you know what I mean? Tap and scoop, catch you one, don't make no difference, strip and fumble. Seen Von Miller get a strip fumble. DeSoto's finest. They caught his ass done. They say my nigga ain't ran that hard, ain't ran that far full speed since his combine. Say, man, they was low down and dirty for that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when I say low down and dirty, I mean low down and dirty. But Ohio State won a national championship, and it was something else. I mean, I was sitting up there saying they were going to win it. And I don't know if I thought it was going to be that easy, but Notre Dame got some heart. They showed heart. They had fight. You know what I mean? They didn't just get beat up and go in the house. You know what I mean? They was fighting the whole time. Just Ohio State was on their ass. Just, what? Come here. What? Come here. Just tearing their ass up. They were just a better team. They had the best team, you know what I mean? $20 million budget and all that old bullshit. Whatever. Second or third highest among, the big boys. But what they put on the football field last night and they quarterback, man, dude done played a lot of college ball too. And you see it. You see it on the RPOs, the whole nine. You see it. He'll take off running one way, stop and jack that bitch. And then the next time he'll take off and run with that bitch. It's like, wait, whoa, I didn't know he could do that. Left or right. I was like, wait a minute, now that's something else. You have to look at the way the game came and progressed. But Ohio State, say, man, they beat the brakes off them boys. If don't nobody else want to see it, I tell you. Say, man, they beat the brakes off them boys. 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter, them niggas, everybody was ready to go in there. They already knew it was a wrap. With 8 minutes left in the fourth, everybody knew. They were still up 3 scores, 14 points or 15 points, 2 scores. Man, it's like, what y'all doing? Then they mash a little bit. They get down there and stuff. But okay, we'll kick a field goal. But now imagine if they field goals had been touchdowns. Just like we did with Notre Dame. Think about it. They smashed. When I say they smashed, man, it was actually a great game, man. It was okay. You know what I mean? It was okay. I'm a Texas fan, so I hated for them to get the brakes beat off them, but we putting the brakes back on because we're gonna roll out some new shit next year on these niggas. Yeah, they think they ain't seen bad yet. See, they fucking around with yours and fucking with him and all that. Okay, now we finna put a man in this motherfucker. Let's go. Now let's go, goddamn it, let's go. See, we're finna load the pistols up next year. Yeah, next year both my pistols are loaded. Wire. And it's gonna go down. We probably gonna be the number 1 team in the nation when the polls come out at the beginning of next year. And Ohio State just won the chip. And we probably gonna be the number 1 team. In the little old preseason polls, who gonna do what and all that. Texas. Yeah. You put that Manning boy in there, man, look at here. Now we gotta do something about that line though. But they got some good recruits and they got plenty of money. Ain't nobody got no more motherfucking money. They got all the money. Start talking about buying players, and it's legal, so can't nobody get mad now. That's one of the reasons why they were able to jump to the SEC and compete right off. Oklahoma following the big dog. See, they fell off. They money not long like ours. Texas money is long. Do you hear me? These schools, A&M, SMU, Rice, it's some money in them motherfuckers, man. I'm talking about they still spending hundreds with the small faces. They ain't even fucking with the new money yet. They still spending old money. That's how much goddamn money they got around here. And now they paying players. You can just buy one. Nah, man, come over here. I give you more bread than there. What? Yeah. Think about that. It's gonna be a lot of players now that was leaving and all done left. They finna transfer and come back to the house now. Yeah. Texas is finna be damn near like Alabama was under Nick Saban. I just don't trust that damn jick we got on the damn sideline. You know, he'll fuck a game off too. He's no managing the clock ass. Or an 8-yard motherfucker. Anyway, I ain't gonna go there with y'all. That's just ridiculous though. You know what I mean? That makes no sense. No sense. Nobody gonna compete. Think who gonna compete with him? Nick walked away. When they opened the doors and say everybody can pay, Nick said, shit, I can't fuck with them. And them was on their ass. Now you gonna bring the big dog to the stage? Then look, like I said, look at what happened to OU. They fell short because they didn't have no paper, man. See, if it's paper, Nick go up there for a little bit of paper. Oh, I can stay at home and get the paper. In the same views, same. I'm on the same level, playing the same competition. Think about that. Yeah, that URL a motherfucker, ain't it? Yeah, it is. When you look at the money and how it's being dispersed, they're going to have to get a general manager or something over that, though. They're going to have to do a little better job of how it's dispersed and how much. You know, they got kids signing for millions of dollars. Somebody offered Quinn Ewers $6 million or $8 million to come play for them next year. Yeah, but he jumping into the draft. He might have took that six and bit, homed up on his shit. He good, but he could use a little touching. I think if he go into the league now, which he is, he gonna be a backup, and that's that. He gonna be a backup. Unless he goes somewhere like Indianapolis, where Anthony Richardson is, he might get a chance to play and grow a little bit. Or somewhere like Pittsburgh, they got two free agent quarterbacks. But it's going to have to be somewhere where he can get on the job training. He need game reps and game speed against game competition. And then right now, the NFL is a right now league. They don't develop no more. You don't keep a quarterback on the bench 2-3 years and then come on, man, you ready? Yeah, let's go. They don't do it like that no more. Now when you come, goddamn it, you better be able to play it. We finna get rid of your ass. Think about that. The Bears hired that boy out of Detroit, the offensive coordinator, Ben Johnson. They was talking about Caleb. I worry about Caleb because Caleb had his fingernails painted, man. That broad shit. Yeah, painted like brows paint their nails. Like, what's wrong with this nigga? But when he was in college, he did that. And he won a Heisman. But that show seemed kind of yoo-hoo to me. Grown man don't paint his motherfucking nails. How you gonna be a leader of men and you painting your motherfucking nails? Why they gonna follow you? Why they gonna go to war for you? See, they'll work with you. We can work with anybody. But in that particular sport, in that particular position, now you're gonna have to be a man's man. You're gonna have to be a boy, Damien. See, if you want to be a girl, you got to go play that other position. And there's plenty of positions out there for you. But it can't be the one that lead everybody. Because you're too emotional. Too everywhere. You're too me. Yeah, no, we ain't doing that. Think about what I'm saying. If we put a spin on that, and I say, well, what's going on with the Cowboys? Would that take you to sit back, take a deep breath, and say, damn, what's really going on with the Dallas Cowboys, man. Y'all already know he let McCarthy go for whatever reason. So who we supposed to get better than? Okay, so who we supposed to get better than McCarthy? He's Super Bowl one or two. But see, people say, well, he ain't been back to the playoffs. He ain't done shit. Neither is Jerry in 30 years. He been only here 4. You know what I mean? And he was 12-5, 3 in a row on their ass. Then this year, I'm not a McCarthy fan, though, but I'm just putting out all the facts. Because right now, Jerry's in the headline because we looking for another coach. Kellen Moore and Deion Sanders were the front runners. And then today interviewed that Stappenhammer boy, his son or grandson, I don't know. It's nepotism all throughout the league. He was our offensive coordinator, but McCarthy called the plays. So that would be Jerry trying to be slick again and keeping shit the same. Don't want to challenge Dak and make nobody learn nothing new. Which if that's your thing, that's fine. Because the goal of business is to spend $1, but I make 3. And I think Mr. Jones done mastered that. Yeah, making the monies. Who got the monies? Think about it. NASCAR, NCAA basketball, professional fights, concerts, not to mention the walk around tours you get to do. I believe Mr. Jones, he done mastered that. But I don't believe he want to win Super Bowls no more. It's kind of, he done won 3 of them and can't nobody take them back. See, they now already put him in the Hall of Fame. And they put him in there as a general manager and an owner, not just an owner. I want guys to understand that. So how is somebody going to come in there and tell him his way not the right way? Nigga, I'm already in the Hall of Fame. What the hell you talking about? That's his mindset. So for us to get rid of McCarthy and say, okay, well, we're going to upgrade. How you going to upgrade? And Jerry in the motherfucking way. You know what I mean? I don't understand why we would think that anything's going to be different if Jerry's involved. It bugs the hell out of me when I be talking to my friends and we be, just talking sports, because in the end, it's just a game. It's just sports. It's nothing major. It's just sports. And we all play, you know what I mean? Little league, junior high, high school, some of us college, some of us pros, But looking at the Cowboys, oh, what a tangle where we, Mr. Jones. Think about this, y'all. If they were to take Ashton Gentry, they say we got one of the worst lines in the league. So maybe the running back can run without a line, huh? Or maybe the tackles. See, we picked 12th, I think. See, if he slide to us, how special is he? He Boise State. You got to think about the competition. You got to think about his day in and day out routines, the body fat, and does he have that twitch to be a running back? A good running back has a twitch to him. And I hope I'm saying it right, but they can just the other way. A good one can. But now, running backs can play good and have good games, stiff and running forward, running over niggas. But you ain't going to run over everybody in the league, because some of them niggas just as big and strong as you. See, and they get paid too. See, we forget that part of it. But now the little short one, when he take off, shoom! Oh, no, see? That's how I like it. Cut everything in half. Let me get down and do it. On 3. On your mark, set, go. But I got to pay some bills right now, y'all. But I will be right back. Y'all stay tuned, because I got some more shit to talk about and bring up. And y'all ain't going to believe what I'm going to say next. Peace. Yeah, sir. Yeah, sir. Like what? They ain't, cause I'm finna go off key. Hold on, y'all. Let me piss.
50 cents down. He was all right, you know. He would never let me fire, though, you know. They let me have them tools and fuels, you know. So I felt for the boy. I went over there talking to him. And he ignorant. Because I sit down and talk to him, and he don't let him get none of that powder in his nose. That's like trying to talk to a baboon bear. I talked to the boy 7 days and 7 nights. He was still on the same subject. Where can I get some more?
Next rhyme, storylines about a friend of mine. I guess we'll call him Lil Johnny this time. Now Lil Johnny lived a life of a hard knot, have not. Project born, raised by the dope spot. Now mama did what she could, but the grind was hard. The last thing he wanted to do was break the Jones hard. But in the process from growing up order a man, sometimes you lose just your reality, know what I'm saying? Now at the age of 13, Johnny saw his pop shot by a crooked cop while he was cutting school, posted on the block. So understand me when I tell you he done seen some things. Like we be popping it, baby, the Johnny Woods game. Raised in Dixon on that Trey 5-7 beat, where everything is real in the field, play for keeps. He watched them players go vets and pimp player is. He learned the game, it's hard, baby, as good as it gets. Now mama begging to quit, switch game, go legit. But he didn't feel it till she got sprung on that glass dick. Now trials and tribulations, danger, sad faces, dodging cases. He won't know why we're from the game, there's only one problem. He loving paper, expensive lifestyle, shopping daily, living wild. Got homies he came up with from day one, they won't let him down. Outdated, paper chasing, living only for money making. But Section 8 project brawls, they got him aggravated. Dry season, they cut through homies, they're waiting, they all up on him. That 201 Hummer, he packed his gat up in his bummer. Having suicidal thoughts, hiding out up in funky town. Got killers headed away by the pound. Now can they get down? See drama, look company, that shit like misery. It's killer be, especially when you thought they your friends, but they're enemies. Johnny popped the cop, trying to take him for what he got. A stepchild be real on the block. Papoose, what you got? So what you got, baby? What you got? I tell y'all what. Say, man, make a block. Yeah, make a block, man. Yeah, make a block. Say what you need. Make a block. Make a block, man. Yeah. Say, man, who's the white boy? What's up with that? Nah, you know we don't fuck with that. Nah, he ain't that kind of party. He ain't that kind of party. Say, ain't that. Make a block. Yeah. That what you do. Nigga, I ain't got nothing. Yeah. So now see that brick right there. Yeah. Pick that up. Yeah, pick that up. Right. Leave your money over there with that over. Yeah. See that yellow bone. Yeah, pick that up. Yeah, leave your money right there. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's you. I ain't gonna hear you shit. What you talking about? Right. Make a block. Make a block. Make a block, man.
If you know me, act like you know me. But if you a hater, yeah, stay the hell away from me. If you my friend, act like my friend. But if you a hater, yeah, stay the hell away from me. Everybody ain't your partner, everybody ain't your friend. Some of your friends be hating on you, but acting like they your friends. They be the one to stab you in the back, but smile up in your face. Acting like they're really happy for you, but they really wanna take your place. Yeah, seems like everything that you do, they're trying to compete with you. They be watching every move you make, cause they really wanna be like you. If you got some haters in your life, you need to take my advice. Go ahead and shake them haters off and get them haters up out your life. Yeah. If you know me, if you know me, act like you know me, act like you know me. But if you a hater, yeah, stay the hell away from me. If you my friend, act like my friend, But if you a hater, yeah, stay the hell away from me. Some of y'all got family members who never got nothing good to say. You know the ones that be trying to bring you down, those things ain't going their way. They always being negative every time they come around. They ain't never got nothing good to say, trying to put everybody down. Yeah, just like friends, your relatives, they can sometimes they the biggest haters, cause they the ones who are closer to you. With friends and family like that, what do you need enemies for? Go ahead and shake them haters off and tell them haters they got to go. Yeah. If you know me, if you know me, act like you know me, act like you know me. But if you a hater, yeah, stay the hell away from me. If you're my friend, act like my friend, act like my friend. But if you a hater, yeah, stay the hell away from me. You got to shake, you gotta shake those haters off. Yeah. Yeah, come on now. You need to shake them haters off. You gotta, oh yeah, you gotta shake them haters off. Come on, baby, you gotta shake them haters off. If you know me, act like you know me, act like you know me. But if you a hater, yeah, stay.
It feel like time's running out and the end's getting close, and I know the devil want my soul. I keep my head held high as it go, and I try not to let pain show. Can't let pain show. Oh, can't let pain show. Can't let pain show.
Bags, can't let it show, it won't be on my sleeve. We battling shit that we can't even see. All this pain I done went through, I could never let them see me bleed. If it happened to leak, then so be it. Just pass the shit up, keep it a beam. Head to the ceiling, sitting up on these low vibrational creatures. You woke and you know what I mean. All my life, I've been guarding my soul from sleep paralysis to astral projection. Yeah, I've been traveled the globe. Paranoid, just thinking one day I might not make it back to my vessel. I pray if you do that, you make it back to your temple. The light is inside me, it'll blind you. Don't give up the dose if you bind it. The time is at hand, is imminent. This message, I'm hoping you mind it. If not, re-listen, rewind it. Stand up for what's right and away from the grind. I'm trying to switch up the mindset. We making music that's timeless. All of the stars in alignment. Gotta speak out if you chose. Try to save them, you know the ending is close.
It feel like time's running out and the end's getting close, and I know the devil want my soul. I keep my head held high as it go, and I try not to let pain show. Can't let pain show. Oh, can't let pain show. Can't let pain I keep my head up and strive through all the pain. No job, no car, I needed shelter from rain. Now I'm pushing to be great, but my scars remain. The way life been life, and it's getting harder to stand. Being black, trying to fit in with the white man's plan. We can't no longer ignore the truth. Time to take a stand. Get reparations and land. Unity amongst our people. That time is now. If you a leader for your people, take a humbling bow. I'd rather die like a man than live like a coward. Feeling like a giant, all enemies devour. God, please strengthen us through all sickness and death. Somebody throw my life jacket. I'm trying to reach it for help. And the end's getting close, and I know the devil want my soul. I keep my head held high as it go, and I try not to let pain show. Can't let pain show. Oh, can't let pain show. Can't let pain show.
Hey, man, I appreciate everybody, man, tuned in to stay with me. Everybody's gonna check it out later. Uh, right now, I want to bring up one of my partners, man, one of my business associates, CEO, man. You know what I'm saying? Street Made Radio. He got a bunch of shit going on. We're gonna chop it up on some of these crazy topics, but I'm gonna bust this new topic before you know. So come on up, man. Let me put you on the screen, man. Let me talk to you and say, Wood, I see you. You right. I agree. Yours ain't gonna start in the NFL. What's going on, homie?
What's going on, 2-1 Joe?
Oh man, still in the process of trying to get situated. I ain't in the cave yet. You know what I mean? But it's getting situated. Yeah, it's getting situated. But ain't that man just sitting up here talking about the news and what's happening, all the shit. It's just like a whirlwind. It's a bunch of stuff. You can pick and choose what you want to talk about, what I don't want to talk about. You know, I threw a bunch of things out there, but this next one,
Right.
y'all check this out. Bro got two kids. She 30. She done graduated college. She working, but she want to get married. But she said, "Well, I don't want to have no more kids." And it's like, what the fuck you just say? You
Right.
want a stepdad. You want a stepdaddy that you won't make a biological daddy. I ain't gonna say a real daddy because a stepdaddy is a daddy too. When you raise them, you're a dad. I don't give a shit. But the point of the arrogance of these women, do you hear me? They be dykes for 10 years and then in they late 30s when they think they finna meet menopause, they want to have a baby or two. Now all of a sudden we supposed to forget about all that. It was crazy to me for her to have the attitude, my nigga, to like, okay, I think personally she should for standards. She says she wants somebody a certain height, make six figures, and don't have no kids, but she got kids. You know what I
Right.
mean? I didn't understand that. Just the same way you made bad decisions growing, coming as you was growing. We all make bad decisions, but that don't mean the kid is bad. You know what I mean? When I say bad decision, that means kids out of wedlock. So that can go for a bunch of people. You know what I mean? That's not towards nobody. But your kids still have to be taken care of. I thought that was just a hell of a statement for her to have the thing. And I'm like, you damn near not marriage material. Think about that. A black woman with a degree, she got two kids, and you tell her you're not marriage material. See, because you want to be married, don't mean you're gonna get married. See, because if you
Right.
in the wrong pond, if you're in the wrong pond, you know what I mean. Sometimes they catch them and throw them back. No, but I don't want this one. They throw it back.
Trophy fish.
Yeah, no, I don't want this one. They throw it back. So for her to have that attitude, like he can't have no kids, but I got kids. But I want to get married, and he got to make six figures. And I'm like, you might have to lower your standards. What about somebody that's on your level? You make 60, 70,000 a year. He makes 60,000, 70,000 a year. Together, y'all make 150,000 a year. Then y'all can get together and come up with something and make another 100,000 a year. What about that part? What about, okay, I got a couple of kids. Well, he might have a couple of kids. He ain't no virgin before he got your ass. Same way he got you. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I just, it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I was looking at it. It's on TikTok. And she got a little attitude. They kicked me off Facebook, so I can't share shit. So I'm looking at this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, God damn.
I'm trying to.
Already,
That's the reason why most of them single now. They standard too
exactly.
goddamn. You know what I mean? All
Yeah,
these
what?
make believe ass men they claim they want. Like, come on, man. Them niggas don't even exist.
No, see, it's like they watching TV and the videos and shit talking about I want one of them. Me too, bitch. What you think I'm out there doing? What you think I'm out here doing? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Jason, what's
For
going
real.
on, bro?
What's going on, man? I'm sorry I'm late, man. I had a couple of calls we had to talk about, but I love
Oh man,
what
business
y'all
is
talking
business.
about, man. Hey, at the end of the day, bro, I'm over here laughing because, like you said, I was one of them too. Y'all got a dream,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
I
Shit,
want a
you
girl.
talking about? Yeah. You know, I'm just saying though, they be acting like, oh, I want it, so I'm gonna have it. What make your pussy more special than her pussy? She already with him. I wait.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's so, but to have something, you have to work together on it. You know what I mean? You have to say,
Right.
okay, I'm gonna get with somebody and we're gonna work together and do this. I'm gonna tell you, you don't have to have the same, you don't have to make the same, you have to work the same. You have to have that same ambition, that same goal. And then it'll all work out in the end if you just work together.
Right.
But this son
Absolutely.
bitch say, well, yeah, but this son bitch say, no, oh, he can't have no kids, but I got kids. So I mean, make that make sense.
Hey, I heard that too. Remember we talked about that a couple. Somebody else said the same thing a couple weeks ago, and I was like, "How is that possible? Like, you expect me to come in and be like, oh, I ain't got no kids. I may want some
Yeah,
kids, but you got kids already. So now I'm supposed to take care of your kids and you. Like, I'm gonna go
yeah,
find that single person first. I'm gonna go find that person that ain't got no kids first. I may have
yeah.
to
What?
go
That's
through a
right.
little bit. I may have to go through a little bit more drama with that person that ain't got no kids because they don't have that what a mother brings to the table. But I'd rather go through that than to be like, because kids come with it really comes with the type of woman you pick when they have kids. Because I was dating some that was like, don't whoop my child, don't, and got mad at me because I was like, well, don't leave your child with me. If I
Right.
can't punish your kid, don't ever ask me to babysit, watch, take care, nothing if you ain't around.
Now,
Which
now that's one. No, but that's 100. That's how we were raised. You know what I mean? If you do something, I'm gonna pop you on the ass. So if you don't want me to pop him on the ass, don't leave him with me.
right,
That's just shit. That's just normal logic. You know what I mean? Because it's
absolutely.
rules to this. It's rules to it, but we letting the rules fall through the loop. We let all the integrity, the loyalty, the respect. It didn't all fell to shit, man. You know, I call it generation debt.
Yep.
Yeah, just we damn near got to go to the elementary. We damn near got to go to the elementary schools and start and hope that we can catch them before they get caught on this YouTube bug and I can shoot anything and kill anything. I
Yep.
was in class. We was in class Friday, y'all, and you know the social skills. And one of the kids, they were telling me that they get an adrenaline rush surviving a shootout.
Wow.
You hear me?
That should not be a thought process. That
And I'm
shouldn't.
like, what part? Yeah, but I was like, what part of fun? What the fuck you just say? And these are 16, 15, 17-year-old boys, you know what I mean, in South Dallas. That they, oh, Mr. Richard, you don't understand. Oh, you be scared when you hear them bullets coming by. Phew, phew. But after that shit over with, you be like, God damn, fool, that shit. I'm like, what? You don't drop to your knees and thank God one of them hoes didn't come through there?
Right. Thank God.
So,
Hey,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
you know what I wish they would do? So let me tell y'all, if I can, let me tell y'all a little story. So, coming from where I come from, I went to a school that taught you social skills. Like, when I
Right,
say taught, I mean literally taught you social skills because most of us that were
right,
there came from either a foster care background. This was called, you can look it up. It's called Boys and Girls Town now, but back then it was just called Boys Town. It was only for boys. Girls went there, but it was mainly projected at boys, right? And I was shocked when my mom went to jail and I ended up going into that school because they gave me a card and they were like, hey, you got this card. Now every day you got a good side of the card and a bad side of the card. You had seven main social skills, right? Seven main social skills. They're called skills that your parents teach you. Like, you teach
right,
your kids social skills even though you don't know you're doing it just from day to day
right,
tasks, right?
right,
And
right,
so
right.
what I tell everybody now is I wish we would get back to something like that. And the reason why I'm saying that is this. At the end of the day, there is a social skill where it says it was a process, and I didn't think it was, but literally, how do you greet somebody was a social skill process. And it
Well,
had
you know,
go ahead.
well, to piggyback on what you're saying, that's what my class is. That's what I deal with is the cats who don't get to talk to nobody. You know what I mean? That they come talk to me. That's what I do. Is I teach social skills.
Right.
Okay, okay.
And, yeah, you know what I mean? They going through it. I just, hey man, don't do that. Woo, woo. Well, no, fuck that. Woo, woo. You know what I mean? And I make what they going through the social skills at least twice a week. But I go by the book every day
Right.
because in that book, like you saying, the simplest thing is a social skills. Just how to greet somebody.
Right.
That's a social skill. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's what I was saying. So it was like how to greet somebody. It's a 5-step process. It just says simply look the person in the eye,
That's
shake
right.
their hand, say
That's
hello,
right.
and smile. But do you know a lot of kids don't understand that process? They don't know it, and you
No.
don't see it until you walk up to somebody and say, "Hey," and they're like, "Why are you talking to me?" Like I'm supposed to introduce myself when I walk in a room. I'm supposed to speak to people when I walk in the room. Those simple
Oh, you
things
man. Hey, man,
have
man. I
been
got the
lost.
kid. Man, I got a baby. I've been trying to teach that for 2 years. That nigga said he ain't kissing nobody ass. I said, no, when you come in the room, just speak, nigga.
Hi,
It's just
hey,
Yeah,
respect.
no. Boy, for 2 years, me and this little nigga been having this argument. Goddamn,
but it
boy.
comes from. But let me
Nobody
tell you though,
inserting that type of shit into him, man.
everybody that I talk
Yeah.
to, it comes from these men, these boys being raised by single moms.
Yep, and that's
And
what it is
that,
with him.
that goes back to what you were saying when you said men, we got to step up. And I don't mean baby daddies run back to your baby mamas. I don't mean if you don't
No.
want to be. All I'm saying is men. If it ain't even your kid, step up and teach them, talk to them. I talk to kids that's not mine every day. I can't even walk out
Yeah.
of the gas station without somebody who's 21, 25. Hey man, can I talk to you? I just want to find out what you did to get to where you at. And I'm sitting back here like, bro, if you only knew. I'm not. I came from where you came from. But if you learn, people, you know what kills me when somebody tells me that they can't get a job, right? But then
Oh
I'm
man.
looking at them. But then I'm looking at them cuss all the time. I'm looking at them slur their words all the time. I'm looking at the way they dress. I'm like, you can't get the job. Not that you're not qualified. You can't get the job because your social dynamic is off.
Right. You don't fit the bill.
Yeah, you could be the most qualified person, but if this person come behind you and he's cut clean, look what we're looking for, we can teach him to do the skill.
Right. Cause it's just a job.
Right. Hey, I can tell y'all right now, I done went to a McDonald's where I was like, oh, I ain't ordering here. Let me go on and walk out. Because the dude behind the counter was covered in tattoos with earrings. And that, to me, you can't serve me like that. I'm good.
No. No, I
Right,
ain't
right.
fucking with this. No, no,
And
I
I'm
ain't
not
fucking with
saying,
all the.
right, I'm not saying don't be yourself. I'm just saying watch the dynamics of how you look.
That's right.
Right.
Cause the way you look says a certain thing to the world, not just to
Right.
you. See, you can live and be in yourself without peers, without all the facial shit. You don't have to go that far. If you want a tattoo, get you one or two. If you want a piercing, get you one or two. But when it's time to go to work, you got to cover that shit up, suit up, and go to work.
Hey, I got 2 tattoos, and I tell people all the time, I got 2 tattoos that I promise half the people who know me don't even know I got. It ain't never been unless I'm on the basketball court and I roll my sleeves up. That's when you notice. Oh, Jason, you got I get people that say it all the time. Jason, you got tattoos? Like, where the hell that come from? I'm like, bro, I've been having these. But I learned early in life that look, I've been saying something for the last week that I think is powerful as heck. You know, in the Bible it says, "Do unto Caesar, give unto Caesar what is owed to Caesar, but give unto me what is owed to me." Right? My interpretation when Jesus said that, he was talking about living in the world. Because, and I'm saying this to y'all because one of the things that I talked to a young man about was he kept saying, "Why should I go back to school? School ain't doing nothing for me." I'm like, listen, but we live in a world of Caesar. If Caesar says that the degree, meaning the government, says that the degree is what dictates you getting out of poverty, why wouldn't you go back and get the degree?
Right.
If the degree says that it's going to put you in a different area, a different situation around different people who can change your mindset, why wouldn't you go get the degree? But we're so
Oh,
in this social media that, oh man, don't get the degree. You don't need a degree. Just saw another woman come on TV today. She's a doctor. Now take this. She's a doctor and came on there and said, I was wrong for going to go get all these degrees. You guys don't need degrees. Come on and pay me, and I'm gonna show you how to be rich. What the heck? But she went and got a degree. That's all I'm saying. Listen to the math. But you went and got your doctorates to tell me
uh,
not to do it.
yeah, but you're gonna tell me the shortcut to getting rich. Just pay me. I'll show you. Yeah, just send me your money. Go to work and send me your money. I'll show you. Yeah, boy, man, look at here. That ain't that a
That's all I'm saying, bro. That's why I keep telling everybody, like, don't let social media hype you up so much. These women, these men, they let social media put them in a category that they don't belong. Social media is the reason why everybody think that they can talk about something. The reason why
yeah,
everybody think they have an opinion on something when half the
right.
time the opinions are wrong. Since you haven't been on Facebook, let me bring you up to date what I did. So there was a post. Trump went on Twitter. Everybody's saying it's fake, but it only is because it was removed before everybody saw it. Trump went on Twitter and said the first thing he's going to do in office is that every woman that expects to get taxes, but they have a baby daddy on child support, they will not be able to file the kids on their taxes. The baby daddy will. I
Yeah.
put that up, and a whole argument started.
I know you did. I wish I shit. I wish I could get on there. I was talking about that earlier, man. He just no, you ain't gonna get no more money. What? No, no.
That's
He been
basically,
paying. No, he been paying you. No, he get the tax break. What?
and every woman on there was like, "Who they think you think it's all about money? Well, that's what y'all make it about. Y'all
Yeah.
don't make
If it
it
ain't,
about."
yeah, but
Go
if
ahead.
it ain't, what's the problem? If it's
Right.
not about money, what's the argument? Because it's just a little kickback.
But they make it in their mind. They kept everybody on the post kept saying, "Well, the kid lives with me majority of the year, and he's this and that, and it ain't about. It's about." Even my own sister got into it with Melissa on the post. I had to go on there and say, "Hey guys, this is just a topic," because my sister was starting to get emotional based on Melissa just stating facts. Like child support is exactly what it's called. It's support for the child. So why are you spending it on your bills? So are you telling
That's
me that
right.
if I didn't pay child support, you couldn't pay your rent? Then that
Right.
means you're the problem. Let me come get my child
That's
until
right.
you can get it
That's
together.
right. That's right.
Right.
Cause you got a light bill, I do too. You got rent, I do too. You
Right.
got a
Right.
car, you need a car, I do too. We ain't got shit to do with this kid we done made.
But the fact of the matter is, most men can't even afford to get their own place. You know how women be like, you should have your own house and you should have your own thing. Well, here's the thing that they don't say. Most men don't even know they're on child support because the minute that the girl go in the hospital to have a baby, the men don't be in the room when they do this, but what they do is they come in and say, "Hey, do you need help with the baby? Do you have insurance? If not, here's Medicaid. Sign it. But you got to tell us the name of the baby daddy. You need food stamps and WIC. Sign this. But you got to tell us the name of the baby daddy." So just imagine the people who are back from our generation top who were having kids at 16 and that teenager that didn't know nothing, but you jump on, but you have a baby, you can be taking care of your baby not knowing that they're getting food stamps, welfare, section 8. Now all of a sudden food, while you're in high school trying to go live a better life, go to college trying to live a better life, you got child support stacking up But the meanwhile, when you come to go to work every day or come home during the sometimes and work, they're taking money out of your check and still doing for the baby. And you're still
Yep.
doing
Yeah.
for the baby. So most men cannot afford to even live. But yet we get talked about because we can't get a house or we can't get a car. And then it's, oh, but you should have been more responsible. What about the woman that you're giving everything to?
Right.
I didn't make this
And
baby
leave
by
leave the
myself.
man in a position to look like a total deadbeat.
Absolutely.
Talking about he ain't coming to see his kids. He can't even afford to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I gotta go sit at your house to play with my kids because I ain't got a
Oh,
house.
Right. Right. Because I don't even
oh,
got a house. You know what I mean? I'm from pillar to post. You know what I mean? I don't
well,
know where I'm gonna
shit.
lay my head at tomorrow.
Trump threw a monkey wrench on their ass this time. Cause they now if you paying child support and you caught up, you get to carry the kids. She don't.
Yep. And
And
you
that's
know,
not
most of
uh,
them came on and was like, but what if he's in the rears? I'm like, well, if he's in the rears, none of this even apply to you because you don't get to see the money and he don't get to see the money.
no. They still gonna pay his child support. See, they gonna take the check and catch the child support up. He
Absolutely.
just that's his income tax now. She don't get to do that no more.
Right. Right.
That 5, 6,000, 10,000 you getting once a year, hustling a nigga out. Yeah, now. See the shoot and flip now. Trump said, "Now, well, you pay every month. Every month, this money come out. You paying it. Yeah, you."
Wood said when the government was messing with my bread, it was cool. Yeah, but that's where, do you guys see where this all is going? The conversation that I have and that I bring up to you guys is because these are things that men don't talk about. We don't get this conversation platform,
Right,
right? We don't
right.
get to talk about where we are the unfair ones because everybody wants to sit and tell us that we should be a man, that we should be doing this and we should be doing that. But when you're born a male in America, there's stumbling blocks. Don't be born a black male in America.
Oh man.
Then it's freaking hurdles, brick walls, cars in front of you. So when I
Yeah.
hear people talk about you, when I hear women say, you 40 years old and you don't have this and this and this, but you don't know, you looking at this dude over here who probably had both parents in the house, didn't have to work a job, just came home from school and got to be a kid. Mom and dad planned for them to get a car, planned for them to go to college. I came from this broken gutter.
But
So
I
if
didn't
I,
choose a life of crime to get ahead. You know what I mean?
right.
I chose to do it the right way.
And now then I had a baby. So, okay, great. My bad. But don't throw the bricks at me until you understand because when women fall down that same corridor, it's help there. They got centers. It's women's groups. It's people begging to help them. It's if you look through America, there is so many efforts for women to come out of the hole. But we get told, "You a man, get out there and do it."
Yeah, daily.
But the women that say that are the women that's broken too.
Right. And
They,
Melissa just said the women who talk about it, they're the ones that's broken too, and that's true. I understand the
yeah,
brokenness, but what I'm saying system wise is a man can be broken and there's no options.
none,
A woman can be
zero,
broken and
zip.
there's doors that open.
A million
That's
options
what
and
I'm saying,
doors.
system wise. But you'll hear all these women shows and all these. It's the reason top why I want to start the what we talked about in the classroom. Like,
Yeah,
let's talk, get men together to talk about these topics. How can we, like you always say, how can we bring a solution to this?
yeah. How can we fix this shit,
Because
man?
there's some guys
It,
out there like myself, and when I tell y'all these stories, I'm talking about me. Don't think I'm talking somebody else's life. I'm talking about 16 years old, had a baby. I ain't know no better. I
fucking
didn't
up,
have parents raise me. I was out on the street.
fucking up, just fucking up.
Hello?
Yeah,
Can y'all hear me?
yeah. We hear you, buddy.
Oh, my fault. I hit the mute button. I'm over here talking. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we heard every word you said.
Oh, I couldn't hear y'all. I don't know what was going on. But yeah, that's the whole thing. And when I talk about my stories because I know what happened when I hit 16 and had my son. I didn't know nothing about, oh, she getting food stamps. I got happy. She getting food stamps. Let's go. Not knowing that in the end it was beating me up.
Right,
I
right.
go
That's the
I go
game
off
they
to
play.
right. I go off to college, take my sons with me. But she's still getting that food stamp. She's still getting that check. So the whole I go to get a job, they like, hey, I go get my first check. I'm like, yeah, this is paid. I'm paid. Man, that next time that check came, it was like, oh, Jason, here's a letter for you. I'm like, what is this? They're like, oh yeah, they're gonna be taking half of your check.
Yeah, they cold with it.
Yep.
But
And
yeah,
that, it's a lot of people that don't work behind that.
yeah, that rather be out in the street doing what they do. Cause they like you got me up, but you over here calling me whenever the baby needs something. Then, but here's my catch to that top. You get mad at me because when you call me for something the baby need, and we say, "Didn't you get child support?"
You won't get mad.
Cause while you over here telling me to do extra, I'm barely living.
Yeah, and think about what I was saying. Now, if say for instance she got a couple of kids, one of them yours, she called you to come do something, baby hungry, but you ain't got enough money to feed both of them, but you bring yours something. Are you wrong?
No, and that was what the remember the first show we started off on when that girl threw her kid out, right? When the girl was like telling the kid, talking about you can't feed your, and he's like, but I just came to feed my son. And she was like, but I got all these other kids. But hold up.
Where they daddy said.
That's but if we say that we're not good men because we should now give or take, I've never been like that, but I can see where that comes from. I've always been like everybody. Let me take care. If my kid got it, you got it.
Right, right,
But
right, right.
that's
But
the
I
way
understood
that
where that dude was coming from,
coming
though.
from because
You know what
on them times that I don't have it to do for all the other kids, you should let me make it because I just really only came to do for my child.
It's only a problem when they try to make you feel obligated to do for the other child.
Absolutely.
That ain't right.
But that's also vice versa, though. I've seen it where men kind of make their women do for their kids outside of their house. She has a right to say no. You just got to figure it out, right? But my thing
Right.
about it is, at the end of the day, we live in a
Do you really want
society
to be with
where,
that?
right? We live in a society where you got to make a decision.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah. You got to pick a side.
Absolutely.
You got to pick a side.
But on
But
this
yeah,
on
that's
this
the
whole
reason why
topic,
a lot of single finna be even more single now.
and statistics are showing that more and more men are like, I'd rather stay single than to be married.
Yeah, married they are outlawed anyway. They let niggas get married now. Ain't no married. Fuck that. No, no, real talk. I mean, no, they just outlaw the shit. They don't even make people too married now.
Right.
Hell nah.
We not raising these little girls to be wives and these little boys to be husbands and father figures and leaders. That ain't what we raising.
Nope.
Hell nah. Just niggas and bitches. You know what I mean?
We raising some shit, but it ain't the right shit. But how how can we fix? How can we fix it?
That's what I'm talking about. That's why I want to do that show so bad because I got a ton of men that's asking the same question. We just had a men's meeting in Vegas last weekend, and they're asking the same question. I had to tell my men's meeting exactly this. I said, listen, I said, you guys keep talking about helping the kids, but what about the age group that is 20, not 18 to 25? It's like we are throwing them away, and those are the ones that can change the dynamics of what's going on out here in these streets, what's going on in your home, because we are influenced, whether people agree with it or not. We are influenced by what our older brothers do, what our older sisters do. So the kids will walk in the right direction if the older ones will walk in the right direction. But you know what happens in the black community? They turn 17, 18. We start kicking them out the house. We start planning on them leaving. So they start hitting the street, running the streets, doing what they got to do and what they feel like they need to do. When let's be real, we'll call them an adult at 18, but then when they do something wrong, they're just a child. Make
Hmm.
up your mind.
Well, you got to teach them. See, you got to teach them. You just can't let them go do shit and let shit just happen. You have to teach your children. And if you
Absolutely.
teach them, if you teach them, I always say from 2 to 8, 2 to 9, put that hand on that ass a couple times. You don't never have no problem. No, but you don't never have no problems out of your kids.
Love
But you got to touch them. But you need to touch them when they're young, and it's shocking to them, and it's a stinger, and it's just you and them, and you love them, and yet they love you, and they like, hey, what you do that for? Because I told you no, no.
Right.
See, no, no, no is a no, no. I even said it twice for you. No, no.
Right.
It's the same.
it talk.
It's the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing.
But you only got so long. Let's be real. You only got so long with your kids before, like I talk to most people about. My sons are respectful because between the ages of 2 and 7, I whooped them. I instilled fear in them. I instilled what our parents instilled in us. So when they became teenagers, I didn't have to talk much. I didn't
Yeah,
have
it
to
just
say
make that
much.
look.
Yeah,
But we have
yeah.
to go ahead.
No, I
But
was agreeing with you, just saying, yeah.
But we have went totally away from that, and then we're wondering why these kids don't know how to act and they don't know how to respect anybody. I walk down the street now and it's sad because you can't even look up and smile at nobody. Because if you look up and smile at the wrong person, they will try to really go at you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And it's like all I said was hi. Don't talk, you don't
Yeah,
know me. What you mean? That's respectful.
I told you about that baby in my class. 2 years. He said he ain't kissing nobody ass. We've been telling him when he come in the room, everybody say good morning. He just look at her. Go sit down.
Yeah, it's just bad
I,
energy right there, man.
Yeah.
yeah,
But
but
it's
I
because
mean,
he
first
probably come
thing in the
from a
morning.
bad community. He probably
No,
come
he
from
come from he come from exactly what you
He ain't
said, a
getting no
single
love at
parent
home.
home.
He ain't getting no
No, he got a
love at
sing.
home.
It's just his mom and his sister.
yeah. So
Damn,
he
and they both probably talk to him crazy.
yeah, and they
Yeah,
both.
yeah.
You ever been in a house with just two women? Man,
Yeah,
you
that's
gonna
why I
get it.
said they both probably talk to him crazy.
You gonna get it from both sides
Both
all
of them.
Driving
Get
day.
him,
you out of here. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
just driving him crazy because it's his big sister too.
He probably just
Yeah,
in his room every day by
that's what
himself.
it is. He ain't being loved on at home like a lot of these kids out here, man.
Yeah.
And that's the sad
Right,
part.
right. Well, see that ADD, that attention disorder that people have. They want attention. Everybody want attention. Think about the
Right.
cats that we know we went to school with. Them niggas was off the chain. They was everywhere. They were doing everything. Then they get locked
Right.
up. They find Jesus. They go to school. They get a trade. Now they teaching Bible study. Damn, cause the white man said do it. You could have done that out here without going to jail, without trying
Here's
to kill a motherfucker.
I don't think it's as much as the white man telling him to do. I think it's as much as you just don't want to sit down. And the minute they were forced to sit down, they got on the right track. Because have you ever talked? I got people that, like I said, that revolving door I keep telling y'all about. I talk to my cousin them about this all the time. Y'all must got a boyfriend up in there or something. because something keeps taking y'all back or calling y'all back. Because it ain't no way you could take 10 years of my life and me ever seeing it again. And they took.
Right.
I look at it from a point of view of they took. I went in what I had to do 30 days when I was 17, and I counted that as 30 days during Christmas. I didn't get to see my kids. I didn't get to do nothing. I had to sit up in that jail with a bunch of grown men, listen to them talk about what they used to do and who they were on the street. And when I left up out of there, I told them I didn't even take my clothes. Here, you can have the person who came and got, hey, you need to bring all new stuff. Just pass it over the counter because I'm not wearing nothing out of here. And I left everything.
That's called closure.
Yeah. And I ain't been back except for what just happened a couple years. Man, I don't mess with, man. I just don't get it. And some of these kids, and one thing that I feel like we're not teaching our kids anymore, like I told you guys, is they don't believe in themselves anymore. They have no hope and they look at it from a no hope situation. You don't believe me? Go to the hood and walk around and watch how many little kids talk about, I ain't never getting out of here. This is where I'm going to be.
Real talk. Real talk.
What you strive to become, a drug dealer like my brother? I done heard it over and over again.
I heard it today. Yeah, I heard it today.
My
Right.
bad, y'all. You got the
No,
little
you
one.
you good. But I'm saying, like, I hear it all the time. These little kids, these kindergartners, first graders, they looking at what these teenagers are doing. So let's go after the teenagers. Let's solve their problems. Let's pull them in around a bunch of good men and get them to looking at things because it's just a mindset.
Yeah.
It's their mindset. But
Yeah, because your mind right, then your ass is going to follow.
absolutely.
Whenever you got going on in your head, when you get your thinking process right and you got a plan, oh, your ass is going to follow.
Yep.
And you're going to follow. You're going to execute.
But a lot of people, it takes that like myself, my mom used to always say, Jason is that person. He got to bump his head to figure it out. But you know what was so great about that when we were growing up is that bumping of our heads caused us to be able to solve problems
Mm-hmm.
and figure things
Mm-hmm.
out. Nowadays,
That's
these
right.
kids don't know how to comprehensively solve a problem.
No, you got to write it out for them. Then they got to copy what you write. Then you got to explain to them. And then you got to pick different students to tell you what it means.
Yep.
You exact, man. You are, man. I'm telling you, oof.
And comprehension and understanding and problem solving is not in their forte. They're just not built for it. I hear what people say. I hear people talk. Man, you just don't know. You just don't know. But man, I do. I see it. It's some adults out here that can't comprehend very well.
Yeah.
A lot of
It's a lot of it's a lot of them sons of bitches. Jerry Jones is the top of the motherfucking list.
He don't comprehend.
for real.
Man, these niggas are laughing at us, man.
But I'm
The
just saying.
Eagles, the Eagles and the Commanders playing in the NFC Championship game.
Hey,
Get the fuck out.
what a rookie quarterback. The rookie quarterback came and changed the whole team.
Oh
I'm
man.
just
That would
saying.
be three. That would be three Heisman trophies right there, right next to each other.
Right.
Top, I heard you earlier mention about Biden letting all his family members go with the
No,
pardon
I
or
was talking
whatever.
about Trump. No, Trump did that.
No, it was Biden.
Nah, Biden did that.
Trump just excused the 1,500 people who were all arrested and charged for storming the Capitol. Trump
Yeah.
Trump pardoned them, but Biden before he left out, His whole
Biden,
family
Biden,
got fired.
Biden even freed the dude that committed treason against Trump.
Yep. He freed everybody. He freed his whole family. That was his last executive order. And
Yeah, that's
but,
crazy right
but
there.
we want to sit and get mad because one of our people brought their son to the NBA. We knew he was sorry, but shit, if I can get my son signed, hey, sign him up. That's a check
Man,
either way.
fuck all them dick in the boot ass niggas, man. Fuck that shit.
You want to go to commercial, bro?
Yeah, we can go to commercial, but fuck all that dick in the booty ass shit.
All right.
No, Damien, you are a boy, Damien. Fuck that.
Whip it up, Trent.
Look at here, fellas. What up? Ain't nothing like a woman that know how to ride. You ain't lying. I'm talking about a bull rider. Yeah, that's right. A buckaroo bonsai. She know what to do. She know how to ride. She is a bull rider. She is a bull rider. She can ride. She is a bull rider. She is a bull rider. And I know she can ride. 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 She'll never get tired. She is a bull rider. She is a bull rider. Yeah. A bull rider. Yeah. She can cook and clean. Yeah. She can be in a magazine. Yeah. She real nice, but she could be mean. Yeah. She like water, everything clean. Yeah. She got her own money and her own car. Yeah. She from the country and she a star. Yeah. She like to party, meet her at the bar. Yeah. She pick a man, she make him rock hard. There's no woman like this in the world. She the rodeo in the show. She the baddest thing on the floor. Oh yeah, and after the club, she gonna show you how. She gon' ride it just like an electric bull. She all the way low. She is a bull rider. She is a bull rider. And she can ride. She is a bull rider. She is a bull rider. And I know she can ride. Yeah, she can ride. She can ride. She'll never get tired. She is a bull rider. Okay. A bull rider.
Smoke dog ain't simple, signing in. Hey, she kinda scared me the way she moving like that. Gotta teach them young girls how to do it like that. Cause she a real bull rider, hotter than saliva. Talking about money, don't worry, she got it. Hey, auntie poppin', everybody watching. Lady in the streets, but a freak of ain't pride. She can still drop it low, all the way to the floor. Moving the body like she at the rodeo. And I still can't believe she can ride like that. Baby girl, don't be looking in my eyes like that. When you walk out the door, I'ma call right back. Cause I know one thing that's
Know
fact.
how to ride. She is a bull rider. She is a bull rider. She can ride. She is a bull rider. She is a bull rider. She know how to ride. She is a bull rider. She is a bull rider. She can ride. She is a bull rider. She is a bull rider. Yeah, she can ride. She can ride all night.
Yo, Top, I know you hear that steady going off on your hip. Man, won't you catch that and call
Oh
back?
man, that's Tamika, man. I'm still trying to get rid of that broad.
Man, I met a Tamika about 2 summers ago. 2 years ago, I met Tamika, I think the middle of July. I can't lie, the first time I saw her, she was looking fly. Matter of fact, I was getting
let me get some
she was
Optimals.
too. I kept it playing ass girl. Say, what you about to do? Went to the counter, paid ass 5D. She started looking funny. Didn't pay no mind, I said, I got you, pulled out my money. Step back outside, we come say, I'm checking out little mama. Had a session in the studio, so I got Tamika's number. on the Tuesday, 2:30 on the cool. T. Jones answered and said to me, guys made home from school. School. Ma'am, if you don't mind me asking, how old is your daughter?
Met baby girl in the projects, it was summertime. Daisy Dukes with a halter top. Dookie Brace talking DUI. Knuckle down, I'm pulling over to the curb. I asked how old she was, she said I was grown. I said, word, proceed with Eagle Feed. Quoting lyrics from my people, talking about the millennium sold out Cadillacs and Regals. Her whole conversation was about the lick. Say she from the city where we from, she want to represent. Licking her lips and for a sip, smoking black and mild. Looking at her thigh, she pointed out, tatted stepchild. You with that? Represent that. Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass man.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass man.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
She'll get caught up in a cycle, hollering at a pimp. Her mama standing in the door, signaling, come here. Sundress, hat done in cornrows, contacts make her look Creole. She said she done look Benny hair once or twice before. I recognized the face, she said I dance, I know. I told him, come on, both of them, let's go. Tamika, look.
People think Tamika tripping now, cause Tamika stripping now. But Tamika ain't crazy now, Tamika got a little baby now. She learned too much early. Everybody know what Tamika. When she was 15, her mother was 30. Everybody know what Tamika. I ain't mad at you, just be careful and do what you do. Tamika, take care of that hard-headed son and get your revenue.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass man.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass man.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
Look at you looking like that today. Look, mama, hey, what's your name?
Tamika.
Quit looking at me like that, baby girl. They say you just 15. Done told me about you look like you just too fine for your own damn good. But you can call me back when you hit 18 and I'll take you to the crib in the hood. Look at you looking like that today. Look, mama, hey, what's your name?
Tamika.
Quit looking at me like that, baby girl. They say you just 15. Done told me about you look like you just too fine for your own damn good. But you can call me back when you hit 18 and I'll take you to the crib in the hood.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass man.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass man.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
Hey, well, welcome back, baby, welcome back on this beautiful Top Dollar Tuesday, man. I'm telling y'all, man, it's been so much stuff going on, man. It's just, I don't know, man. I guess my spirit just been tingling, cause not good or bad, just life. You know what I mean? And I just been so much news and shit going on. Now, I got another topic I was gonna bring up, but before I do that, I want to make sure if any of y'all wanted to comment on what I was talking about before what I brought y'all on, that y'all could. So y'all can shoot at it or y'all can pass.
I'm good. I wasn't listening, so I'm sorry. What was the topics before?
Damn.
Nah, I remember I was on my other
Now,
call.
Before you went to commercial.
Oh, you talking about before we went to commercials? Nah, I'm good with
Yeah.
those topics.
Yeah.
I'm good with those. We good.
That was all I wanted to address
All right.
right there.
So that was it. Straight out the park.
Yeah.
All right. What's it, hey, man? Now, we got the NFL, and hear me out, guys. The NFL needs coaching vacancies. Now, you know, the Rooney Rule, it gets overlooked and passed and all that bullshit, but it's in place for a reason.
to remind them white boys that we exist. And I hate to say it like that, but that's kind of what it is. And in other words, they supposed to interview an African American coach before they hire whoever they hire, before they do whatever they gonna do. Now I'm gonna tell y'all what the Birds did. The Birds, goddamn me, Detroit got that ass whooped on Sunday. They hired their motherfucking offensive coordinator Monday. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, Ben Johnson, that's the Birds' new head coach.
Wow.
And what's the day? When? Tuesday.
Tuesday.
What's the day?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yeah, they hired him yesterday. Yeah. And Detroit got that ass whoop. Hey, come here. Now, Glenn, the defensive coordinator for him, he was the offensive coordinator. Made that old bonehead ass decision. But anyway, Glenn, now he's the defensive coordinator. He got interviews with New Orleans and the Jets. Now he going to the Jets first. He played for both of them. But now the Jets have canceled all their other meetings, so I imagine they finna try to, slobber knocker that nigga. Say, man, take 5 years,
Right.
whatever, 60 million, 75 million. And you know he gonna take it. You know what I mean? Now, here's the catch though. Which one of them do y'all think got the better job? Cause see, Glenn, now, he went to Chicago, and Chicago, they got some pieces, but they lines a little terrible. But the shiny pieces, they got two running backs, they got three receivers, they got two tight ends, and they got a quarterback. Now,
Mm.
they offensive line and they defensive line need work. Well, I played ball and you played ball, and whoever controlled the offense and defensive line, that's who win the game.
Absolutely.
So, but now they got a good coach. And like I said, he's an offensive coordinator, quarterback whisperer, they say. But Caleb don't need nobody whispering in his ear. He just need time to throw the ball. So are they gonna fix that? You know what I mean? Are they this draft, is this an offensive line draft for the Chicago Bears? First, second, and third round, I'm taking the best offensive lineman available. I get three guards. I get three guards of every time I pick. They the best offensive lineman available. One of you niggas gonna be a center. I don't know which one, but we'll figure it out in camp.
Right. As we go. I think the Bears got the
Now,
best pick though, because he is offensive minded.
well, hold on.
And go ahead.
Hold on. Now, I didn't tell you the Jets though, see. Now the Jets, they still got Aaron Rodgers, Brees
No.
Hall. They still got the two receivers, the tight end. So they got toys to play with too. But we're talking about a defensive coordinator who maybe can fix their problems because they give up a lot of points, which is why they were so bad this year. Aaron Rodgers actually played pretty good, and he played the whole season. He played all every game. He was there, 17 games, almost 4,000 yards. He had something like 28 and 10 touchdowns, interceptions, some shit like that. So he played good enough for them to win. Now, if they bring Glenn in there, if he's able to fix what's ailing that defense, you might have some. Now, which one of them y'all think got the best hand?
Again, I'm gonna say the Bears because all theirs are
Okay.
a simple fix of just coming in and grabbing the offensive line.
Okay.
They just their line is what keeps them on the run. Their line is what keeps them on the run. So at the end of the day, that's where it kind of come down to. If your offensive line can dominate the defensive line, then
You
you
gonna
stand
win.
a chance. Yeah, you're gonna win some
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
And the whole purpose
Yeah.
of they could not hold up their line. The
That's for sure.
Jets are done, man. Like they don't have what it takes to get them over that hump and to rebuild a whole not you're talking about a whole defense. You're not talking about like, oh, our defensive line can be bad or hey, our that whole defense was bad.
Well, what if they spend 7 picks on defense?
You don't have enough picks to do it.
You get 7 picks.
I
They get
know,
seven
but
picks.
they not gonna spend 7 picks on our just defense because I'm pretty
I
sure
know. I'm just
they're not gonna do it because that still would be a rookie overhaul. And you're talking about all rookies coming in because that they sucked. Their D sucked. Their cornerbacks, no. And you got
yeah.
star cornerback. You got actually great cornerbacks that if they played on another defense, they probably would be in the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, cause Sauce can play.
Yeah, but you,
Sauce ain't no punk. Sauce
but
ain't
you,
no punk all
you're
pro.
right. But you're talking about a deep. Now maybe it's the coordinator. Maybe he's bringing in the wrong schemes. Maybe he doesn't understand
Well,
his people.
his ass is out of there too, though.
Yeah. So see, that
They done
may be
fired
the problem.
all of them gone.
Detroit
Well, that's
was
what I was saying. I mean, yeah,
Yeah, Detroit showed that to make sense when they fired the head coach who didn't understand their personnel. You bring in another head coach who do understand it, and look at what they've been doing the last 2 years.
and look how many people they had out the injury this year.
Right.
You know what I mean? That speaks a lot. To, like good coaching and players got to play, but you got to coach them up. When you're on your second and third defensive end, when you're on your third tackle, your third linebacker, your fourth linebacker, it's like damn.
Yeah,
Not
but
the second one. The first two gone.
like,
That's a pretty.
where we gonna lose
That's a
that
pretty
next?
good coaching though. Yeah, yeah. It's next man up in football, but that's some pretty good damn coaching if you ask me. Now, New England, they hired Mike Vrabel. He played linebacker for him, and he's a pretty good player, but he wasn't no Hall of Famer or nothing. But he played. He won a couple of rings. He was in that Brady era. He didn't get all six, but I think he got the first three. Yeah, I think he got the first three because they had a 10-year gap in between they cheating and all that old bullshit. So New England, they done signed Mike Vrabel. So the Tennessee Titans don't have a coach. The Raiders, now the Jacksonville Jaguars do not have a coach. On top of the Dallas Cowboys. Which one of them jobs y'all think are the most attractive?
It's just me and you because he needed to take care of something. But say that again. Say the lineup again.
You got the Jags and the Raiders, and you got the Titans and the Jets. Which one of them is the best job?
Phew. I'll take the Titan job if I was a head coach. They at least have
You take
something
the
for me to
Titans.
work
Why?
with because they at least have a team for me to work with and grow with. They have enough draft picks in the draft and this year and next year for me to go and develop. As long as the head front office is willing to give me that time to grow. But they have a good team right now. They just like I said, if coaches can't coach, that's a different thing.
I think they need a signal caller. I think if they get a quarterback, then they'll be on the right road. It's just hard to find quarterbacks. It ain't that many in the league altogether. So if they ever get a boy, somebody to replace Steve McNair, like he replaced Warren Moon, they waiting on their third franchise quarterback, and they need him bad
Right.
because they got a good running game, they got a good defense, they got decent receivers, their special teams is always in the top 10. If they could get a good quarterback, woo! Imagine if Jalen Daniels was there.
Yeah, that would have been a great team. But you play where you play. I think any team can be great. It's just can you work with your personnel? I
Right.
have a Magic Johnson theory on everything that I do, and I loved it when he said I would never walk on a court when he said I would take all the people that nobody wanted. And that's what Magic was. If you look at what Magic had when he was running the Lakers, he had what Kareem. Everybody else were role players that he made look good. That's why we don't talk about all those other players because they weren't dominant players. They were role players, and because he played what he did with his job great, it caused them to do their job great, right? So that's how I look at these at when a coach can say, "Hey, I got you," and you see it in Detroit. Real talk, Detroit's coach came in and changed their whole atmosphere.
Yeah, Campbell came in and changed everything.
He
Go
made
for
them.
four. Yeah, just go
He
for fourth down, just all the time.
yeah, he made them believe that you can win,
Yeah.
and that's a big difference, right?
Now, yeah, and I think, yeah, no, man, that's the biggest difference. And I think it's going to affect the coaching staff because he's finna lose both coordinators,
Right,
offense and defensive coordinators. And it's not that nobody else can do the job, but you got to get a feel for the people, a feel for the
right.
job, a feel for what they like and when they like it. You know when it's this boy time. You know, oh yeah, he ready now. See, somebody else gonna have to learn that. It's gonna be a learning curve, no matter who they bring.
Absolutely. But that's where you hire early. I don't knock Chicago for hiring a head coach as fast as they did because they want this whole offseason being about him getting to know the team.
Yeah. Well, the thing is now, the best part about what they did is they had a plan. They went for the best offense. They went for the best offensive coordinator that was on the market, and they just signed him. Soon as he was available, like I said, he got his ass whooped Sunday. He was hired Monday.
Right.
Yeah, he got the job because they knew who they wanted, so we ain't gonna play with this. Like Jerry Jones. Now he want to play with this. They talking about the middle of February, right when we getting ready for the combine and all that. Don't nobody want to talk about who the coach is then.
Right.
The coach need time to do him some research to look and so he can see what players. Hey man, we might need to check out old Wyatt over there from Missouri, or we might need to check out over there. You know what I mean? He need time to
But
call his
Jerry
connection.
but Jerry don't care about that because he's the general manager. So he
Yeah,
looks at it as it don't matter if I hire a coach or not. I know who I want to go get in the draft. So we're gonna go off of that and then I'll hire a coach after I get the picks. That's been the downfall. Is
yeah,
now you're putting a coach in with players that, and to be honest, I agree. There was a conversation that was had that I agree with this whole conversation that the players in Dallas don't play as hard because they know they are guaranteed the money regardless. And the reason why I say that is because let one of them get in trouble with the head coach, all they do is run to Jerry, and Jerry comes and tells the head coach what they're gonna do with this star player. And you can't
yep.
coach a team like that. You
That's right.
can't. If they don't respect the coach, they're not going to play for him.
Well, they play, but they're not playing hard because they don't fear the coach.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying they're not going to play for him. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Then they're
You
not
know
going to
when.
get. They don't care.
Yeah, you know
Jerry,
when agreement on that.
yeah, Jerry don't care about winning the championship. He got everybody else believing in that he wants to win one, but he don't care about winning one, like what we said before. And I just had this at our men's meeting. It's a bunch of Cowboy fans, and we were just talking about this. And I was like, Jerry don't care. He don't give two damn about winning the championship because regardless, the Cowboys are going to make $10 million every season. So
Yeah.
the jerseys are they're the number one jersey sold in America, in the world, not just America. They're the number one jerseys. You can go to every state. I just pointed this out to them. You can go to all 50 states and find a Cowboy fan. You can't say that about
Goddamn
no
right.
other team.
That's right. That's why we're America's team.
Yep.
They
You can't.
marketed it. It was strategic. It's just the way that they did it. And like you said, we all know it. Until Jerry died, and we stuck with Steven. So I don't see nothing happening then that's going to dramatically change. I believe in my heart three things, man. We're going to always have to pay taxes. The second is P. Diddy not getting out of jail. And the third thing that I believe is I don't think I'd see another Cowboy Super Bowl.
I like how you slid P Diddy in there.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna ever get out. That's
Man,
just three things I believe. I didn't say I was right on none of it. I just that's what I think. You
but
know,
no, the
you
Cowboys.
know where did it.
But that's also about. But we could say the same about the Carolina Panthers. I talk about them a lot too because they just got a horrible coaching staff. It don't matter what
Well,
quarterback you throw back there. It don't matter what running back you bring in. You have top grade run. When you have top grade players that have proven themselves everywhere else, and then they come to your team and basically disappear, you need to talk to your coaching staff.
oh yeah, no accountability.
Yeah,
See, if it ain't no structure, shit, a house without structure don't that bound to fall. That's we all know that.
right.
Ain't no structure. Ain't no structure. You like you said on certain teams, it don't matter. It's like Cleveland. It really don't matter how many good players they get. The structure is fucked up.
Yep. And no matter what they do, they're never going to win to take them to that next level until they get
And
rid
to
of. And there
that's
was some
right.
teams when you get rid of the owner, like get rid of the owner. Just being honest.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. That's the problem. You can't make a owner sale, but unless they done said something racist or done something, get out of there.
And I don't
Don't
even
you
think
do it?
that's true for the NFL now. I done seen it happen in
I'm just
basketball,
playing, baby.
but I done
Go
seen it
ahead.
happen in basketball. But I promise you, I ain't never seen it happen in football. And the NFL, they don't care. Say something racist, they just gonna fine you a couple $1 million and go on about their business.
Well, it's kind of, I meant like something stupid happening, like what happened in Washington to that boy. You know what I mean? I mean,
Yeah,
they can make you sales if you're messing up the shield. So
yeah,
that's what I mean when I say you really have to do something real, really, really fucked up.
right.
Because, hell, even Kraft went and bought some pussy and they say, well, his wife just died. Oh, so it's okay for the billionaire to go pay for some illegal pussy.
Hey, his wife died. He was he was stressed out.
Well, I'm just saying that the way they shoot the game, how it come out.
But they know the Kraft family ain't selling New England. I don't care what nobody say. They will
Like
pass it
they,
down
yeah,
to a
j-
nephew
j-
first.
that's right. Like the Steelers, like the Giants, and like the Cowboys, they gonna forever be owned by who they owned by.
Yep, they not even thinking about it.
Here he grooming his grandson to play quarterback at Highland Park now to do something for the Cowboys.
I'm gonna guarantee he get drafted if we gotta come get him ourselves. That's why I said Dion gonna end up with the Cowboys because
Oh,
Colorado denied him when he went back and was like, "Look, I turned down the job. Now we need AIL deals for all our players," and they told him no.
yeah, yeah, because that bowl game shit, that pissed him off. That pissed the whole team off.
Yeah,
They eating that old bullshit hotel food they were staying in, and it wasn't catered. It wasn't cooked. It's like the other team over there. They eating like a motherfucker. Like, wait a minute, and they
absolutely.
lost that. And they lost that motherfucker because it's all preparation is all a part of the contest.
Yep.
You don't win the game on game day. You win the game on the days leading up to the game.
That's why I
How
said
you?
don't be shocked when you look up and he be like, "I am Deion Sanders is now the new coach of the Dallas Cowboys."
Oh, I've been saying it since he was at Jackson State. All my niggas told me I was crazy. And the
And
crazy, and here's the crazy part. Don't be surprised if Shadur don't come some kind of way.
I
Don't be
know,
surprised. Cause Dak might have to be the price we got to give to get the pick.
which wouldn't be a downfall.
Well, you still got to reboot. At some point, we got to try. We got to try something else. We got 10 years of Dak. Dak's a good quarterback, but being here with no structure, that's not for him. Dak might go to Pittsburgh and win a ring because of the structure. Because of the structure and
What
how
Tomlin
Tomlin them
has.
do shit.
Yep.
Yeah, but here, oh no, he do what the fuck he want to do. He fucking Mexicans having babies playing and bullshit. And it's like, what's wrong with you?
Hey, do you think that when people when you know when you get in the NFL, right? Do you think when people go to Cleveland, they be like, "Up, my career's over with"? Do you think they be thinking that like
Yeah,
it's time for me to
yeah,
retire?
yeah, yeah. Really, really, I do.
Like it just come in your head, like, "Dang, this is my last stop. I ain't going nowhere else." And then, well, I can't say that because Chubbs played great there, and then he came, and now look what he's doing. But I just have to understand that if they played everywhere else and you land up in Cleveland in your 10th year, you might well call it quits. Like we're done. Let's retire.
Well, you ain't gonna win shit. It's like coming to the Cowboys. They try to link us to every free agent. Ain't nobody fucking with Jerry. See, it's not just like the other people know in the NFL, staff members. No, everybody know it's Jerry. Everybody say, "What's wrong with the Cowboys?" Now everybody will say it.
Yeah, he needs to
And
quit.
he stood over there with two motherfuckers with both hands saying, "Fuck you, nigga, it's my shit."
And that's the whole thing. You either gonna make it, or you either gonna do it, or you gonna cost yourself. And like I keep saying, I don't think he cares at this point if they win a championship, because right now so much revenue is coming in from just the stadium alone. He could never do another Cowboy game ever and just bring in the monster trucks, the college football, the like. He don't. I don't think he cares.
Right. And see, well, here's the thing. They gonna come anyway.
Right.
And it's like the monster trucks and all that, it's like they gonna come anyway.
Yeah.
If he open the doors, they coming.
Right.
He keep that son bitch sold out, my nigga.
Right.
Every weekend you go by there $75 the park. For who? Shit. I mean, no, I shoot you a hot 20 or something, but $75 the park?
Yeah.
Nigga, if I give you $20 to park my car or to let me come over here, nigga, you better be standing there watching that bitch when I come out. Your eyes better be on my shit.
Hey, did the hey, that's what I wanted to ask. Did the Raiders fire their head coach?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yes, sir.
They gave that man 2 years. He didn't stand a chance at all.
1 year. 1 year.
Well, oh yeah, because he was an intern. He was an interim, right?
You're
That
right.
man.
He got the job though. It was like 3 or 4 games left the year before that. Then
Yeah,
they
that's what I'm
gave him
saying.
then they gave him the contract. He come back, he play all the games this year, but it's like, damn, what's wrong with you, man?
He didn't have no team. When you sell all my parts, that's like saying I'm gonna give you this Mercedes, but I'm gonna sell the engine and I'm gonna sell the rims and I'm gonna put these spare tires on.
Right on, right on.
And I'm gonna put 2 seats in the back, but they're not gonna buckle down.
Yeah,
Like that's what they did to him. They got rid of all the pieces and then said, "Go win."
ain't that about a bitch?
That's what they did.
And
Like,
we always talk about the obstacles that we face, and the people say that we complain a lot, but they put things in place to help
yeah.
keep us to where we are.
The worst thing they did was let Gruden go because he at least had him on an upward spiral. I
Well,
don't care.
he want yeah, but he's a hot candidate.
You said what?
He's a candidate.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, they better bring him
Yeah,
back.
pull that shit up. He's a candidate. Well, see, my problem with it is this. Everybody trying to say he was racist because he said nigga or whatever he said. Wait a minute. That was a private conversation.
Right.
Hell, I done said Peckerwood before, and I got Peckerwood friends. I do.
I'm just saying. They just that's just like I said. It's like they gave him a broken down car and was like, "I'm gonna
Yeah.
take the engine. I'm gonna take this. We're gonna put in. We're gonna give you a Mercedes, but we're gonna put this Chevy engine in it, fuck a Hyundai engine, and then we're gonna take the struts because they sold off everybody. They let everybody go.
So
They
can
lost
nobody say no hating?
at all. Barry, you coming up on 3 minutes?
Already, family. Y'all already know what it is. I was just chopping it over with my brother, Jason Dixon, from Real Talk with Jason Dixon every Monday at 7 to 9. Y'all need to tune in and check him out because, you know, we keeps it raw digger. And when I say raw digger, I mean raw digger. You know, tomorrow night, we got the Woody Wood Southern Cheetah, Super Peter. He on tomorrow night, and he gonna hit you with it. He's a comedian, you know what I mean? Everybody love the Wood because he puts it down. Then I believe Thursday night, we got CEO Man. And what's baby name, Jason? They go on after
Christine with a K.
yeah,
Will Smith.
Christine with a K. I'm so
Will Smith and
sorry,
Q.
baby. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry I didn't know the name. I am so sorry. But Christine with a K. And we got many more shows. We got so many more stuff. It's coming up. We kind of getting bombarded with a bunch of shit. And you know me, if a bunch of things going on that ain't adding up, you know, I start subtracting. And, you know, Jesus, he got me spoiled, y'all. And I'm highly favored. And I tell people that all the time, but they think I be bullshitting. I mean, no, real talk. He been so good to me, man. People don't believe it. You know,
Right.
when they say, "Well, what did he do?" I'm a walking testimony. My wife
Absolutely.
was cleaning the inside of my stomach with her hand.
Ooh.
Yeah. So when you look at the whole thing, you say, "Well, Jesus got me spoiled, and I'm highly favored, man." I need y'all to stay tuned next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. And we're going to chop it up a little more. I got a few more topics I want to bring at y'all and really put on the forefront. You hear me? So with all that said, peace, love, and high grease, baby. Shabli.
I watched this boy. Rick, he used to come by and lend me $1. Yeah, 50 cents down. He was all right, you know. He would never let me 5, though, you know. He let me on them twos and fews, you know. So I felt for the boy. I went over there talking to him. And he ignorant. Because I sit down and talk to him, and you don't let him get none of that powder in his nose. That's like trying to talk to a baboon bear. I talked to the boy 7 days and 7 nights. He was still on the same subject. Where can I get some more?
Next rhyme, storylines about a friend of mine. I guess we'll call him Lil Johnny this time. Now Lil Johnny lived a life of a hard knot, have not. Project born, raised by the dope spot. Now mama did what she could, but the grind was hard. The last thing he wanted to do was break the Jones heart. But in the process from growing up order a man, sometimes you lose just your reality, know what I'm saying? Now at the age of 13, Johnny saw his pop shot by a crooked cop while he was cutting school, posted on the block. So understand me when I tell you he done seen some things. Like we be popping it, baby, the Johnny Woods game. Raised in Dixon on that Trey 5-7 beat, where everything is real in the field, play for keeps. He watched them players roll benches and pimp player hits. He learned the game and saw it, baby, as good as it gets. Now mama begging to quit, switch game, go legit. But he didn't feel it till she got sprung on that glass dick. Now trials and tribulations, dangers, sad faces, dodging cases. He won't know walk away from the game, there's only one problem. He loving paper, expensive lifestyle, shopping daily, living wild. Got homies he came up with from day one that won't let him down. Updated, paper chasing, living only for money making. But Section 8 project brawls, they got him aggravated. Dry season, they cut through homies, they're waiting, they all up on him. That 201 Hummer, he packed his gat up in his bummer. Having suicidal thoughts, hiding out up in funky town. Got killers head away by the pound. Now can they get down? See drama, look confident, shit like misery. It's killer bee, especially when you thought they were friends, but they're enemies. Johnny popped the cop, trying to take him for what he got. A stepchild be real on the block. Papoose, what you got? Say what you got, baby. What you got? I tell y'all what. Say, man, make a block. Yeah, make a block, man. Yeah, make a block. Say what you need. Now, make a block. Make a block, man. Yeah. Say, man, who's the white boy? What's up with that? Nah, you know we don't fuck with that. Nah, it ain't that kind of party. It ain't that kind of party. Say, ain't that. Make a block. Yeah. That what you do. I ain't got nothing. Yeah. So you see that brick right there? Yeah. Pick that up. Yeah, pick that up. Right. Leave your money over there with that hoe. Yeah. Right. Drop it off. Right. Leave your money right there. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's you. I ain't gonna hear you shit. What you talking about?
Unfired, brother. Records.
Yo, what's up, Dollar Man? What's up, man? Want you let your crew know what's going on down there in the 214, you know what I'm saying? Everybody been coming out with their stuff, you know what I'm talking about? We hearing from everybody. We want to know what's going on down there in D-Town, you know what I'm talking about? Where them real thugs at, you know what I'm talking about? Where them boys at, you know what I'm talking about? Want you let your crews know what's going on? Holla at us one time, you know what I'm talking about? Give me something, where you at, boy?
Here's your 411 on that 214. Y'all dial 911 if my shit don't blow. A pioneer with this rap as far as Dallas concerned. With gold grills, with Asher boots, with plenty money to burn. The last man to hit the door and I be the last man standing. I'll be there when the deal go down cause I done applied it and planned it. You got to spread your hustle. It ain't about just flexing your muscle. Cause when the folks get at your ass, you ain't got nothing but trouble. You got the dip switch ride, put the game in overdrive. Premeditates thoughts and moves, the only way you survive. Game recognized game, so what's up, baby? Say what you need, yeah, it's all gravy. Internet, interstate, don't give a damn what it takes. I got to have it, going to get it, coming back with this weight. A heavyweight nigga now, Mr. Shot Caller. And now no shit jump off in Dallas unless I call it.
Alright. Yeah, we feeling you, you know what I'm saying? But now, what you tell your boo, where them money hustlers at, you know what I'm talking about? Got to have it.